Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Boy, if you don't...
Body needs to take the man and put him in a mental health place, give him like a tablets or whatever, and tell him, look, you can't make no more music until you stop touch the young girls, yeah? Where's my drink? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, rotted. Sorry guys, I'm very sick. I couldn't even do up nothing. I couldn't get a dress. I could barely undry my lip. I'm just done at it. I have a little honey and my lemons here. Oh, sorry. Happy New Year, everybody. 2019. Did you lot set your goals and everything? The blood clot second week of the new Ross clot year, and I'm telling people about Happy New Year. Imagine. I'm gonna sound a bit clog up because my throat really broke down and it's scratching bad. But a little trick that I do, you lot know about this trick. Add a little rum to your honey and your lemon and it just soothe your throat, burn out the mucus. Yeah, but I don't have no rum, but I find little of this. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in my honey and my lemon. Hold on. Oh gosh, how are we gonna do this now? Because if I spill this on the carpet, my mum is gonna lick me down. Hey. Yep, that's all we need, you know what I mean? Just to get us fit. That's really strong, you know. Let me mix this or something now and drop down in here. Yeah. Oh, it's the second week into the new year and already we've had some news. I know you've all watched it already. I'm a bit late, you know. I come late with the things because I need to sort out my schedule them. I'm a deep a bit on time. Ooh. Ooh. Obviously, Lifetime have come out now and they've said, you know, we're gonna put out a documentary called Surviving R. Kelly. Surviving R. Kelly was literally what, a documentary showing all of the girls them will get abused and manipulated and all them things by R. Kelly now. You know, this man been doing all these funny things for years now, and you know, it ain't really been addressed. It's been addressed, but somehow we just sweep it under the carpet and get about our day and all them type of things. But Lifetime said no, we're gonna put out a 6-part documentary now. Each one of them is an hour and we're gonna talk about the things them. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I have some opinions on this subject and I'm gonna put it out there from now. I don't mean to offend anybody, but to be honest, you shouldn't even be blood clot offended because I ain't chatting about you. I'm chatting about blood clot R. Kelly. So I don't want to see nothing in my comments about I'm being insensitive. I might be, actually, yeah, you can put it in there because I might be a little bit insensitive to certain things. But I ain't blood clot chatting about you. So what are you offended for? I'm not touching on the whole thing. I'm literally just touching on certain things in the documentary that just irritated me. And I had questions. And I'm like, but oh, should do this, and oh, him do that, and how him get away with this, and how him get away with that. So that's what I'm just bringing to you in this video. I don't know whether I should start with R. Kelly himself, the girls, or the fact that it's black women. I'll start with the black women's part. Fuck, you know. And, oh, because it's, you know, because this happened to black women, like, these things were just pushed underneath the carpet. It's not alright, bruv. But look, 20 blood clot 19 now, and I swear down, we're still gonna hear about Madeline. All no, we are hear about Madeline McCann. Madeline McCann went missing when? 2000? I don't know when this little girl gone missing, but all no, we are look for Madeline, you know. All know them have book about Madeline. All know them have trail upon Madeline. I don't even say I'm tired of Madeline, but all know them I look for Madeline, and these little black girl them are all here, all there, and people are calling the police. They're like, listen, I wanna what do they call it in America? When the girl was looking for her daughter, I can't remember, but they call it, they want to check basically, like, is my daughter alright? Like, my daughter's not been seen, Well, you know, like, well, you know, we can. What do you mean you blood clot, dude? I've called you as big police to go look for my child, and you're telling me about, oh, well, you know, it seems that she's okay, and we can't really go in the house. But if that was blood clot Madeline now, you would have kicked down all the doors. You know why? Because Madeline's blood clot Caucasian. I feel like because it was black girls at the time, it was kind of swept underneath the carpet, because it is true, if it was little white girls or whatever, no shade, but you know, they would find them, do you know what I mean, or they'd take it more seriously. How R. Kelly himself, yeah, like, I believe this whole thing, yeah, he's disgusting. Like there's no going back or forth about how the man is. The man's disgusting. He's mad. He's mad. Clear that the man is mad. Yeah, him come from a mad family. Him sister mad. Him brother mad. His mum's probably mad as well. But as people, as a community, yeah, we're gonna act like we didn't know. All of this was happening. We knew it was happening, yeah. Obviously, we were probably a little bit younger at the time. Like, so when these things were going on, obviously I used to hear, I was old enough to understand, the man's going with a little girl. But me, like idiot, I was still in the mirror like, move your body like a snake, man. Every function I go to, all now I'm like, said I know that is somebody's birthday today. All the other day, I was singing Trapped in the Closet with my friends. Here I am, quickly trying to put on my clothes. He had bangers, and this man was smart enough, so every time something come out about him, he'll put out something else. Man, I believe, move, man. You know what you're doing, you're still coming out with I believe I can fly and all these things. That's why you're writing them type of tune, because you know you're fondling little pit in them, and you know, so you're basically saying, I believe that I can get away with all of them things. I'm now gonna talk about the girls. This is where I might offend people. I don't want to, but I just want to know. Like, I'm confused. I got questions. You know what I mean? There's some of them where they're pickled. I'ma say you. I don't know. You. I don't know. Start with a couple of the unknown ones. Not unknown. They were all in the documentary, but they were more towards the beginning. Jonda Pace, and she said she met R. Kelly when she was 14, right? She a backup singer, and she said, you know, it was her. Like they brought in Aaliyah. Like, and she was like, yeah, you know, I felt really protective of Aaliyah, you know. Aaliyah came, and, you know, she was a good singer. We all loved her, all these things. And then, one time she said, oh, them did the on the tour bus, right? That was the day that everything changed, you know. Nothing changed that day, because you did sit down and you said how, on the tour bus, the door they fling open, you see a man fondling and having sex with Aaliyah. Aaliyah was what? 15 years old, yeah? That's what you said. Then you turned around and said that's when everything changed. Nothing did blood clot change, Jonda. But things didn't change because you never did that about it. Me, I would have seen and be like, like, you know when something ain't right, like, you just have to tell somebody, you have to tell somebody, and I know the checks them is sweet, but when something is wrong, it is wrong. Like, is everybody mad or what? Like, or am I mad? Or am I, maybe I'm just talking because I wasn't in the situation, do you know what I mean? Never understand maybe how scary it was or whatever, but that's just how I feel right now. You turn around, Jonda, and said you felt so protective and so this and that. Where was you? That bring my aunt to Aaliyah, no, anyways. God rest her soul. What was you doing? I know, like, everybody needs their big break, and that's not gonna be in somebody's head, do you know what I mean? Like, in the beginning, like, yeah, I'm gonna go, and you're just thinking, yeah, I need to get my big break. Like, it cringe up my chest when we see them do the interview, yeah? First, I didn't like the way them did dress to see him. That did just make me sick. Secondly, when the woman did say, so who are you guys? Like, who are you? And Aaliyah turned around and she said, we're best friends in the whole wide world. If I could just throw up all the food that I didn't eat that day, I would have thrown it out. Then, when them asked her, I said, how old are you, Aaliyah? Shh, that's a secret. Are you sick, bro? Aaliyah, you knew it was wrong and you knew you shouldn't be doing that as a young girl. Recently, them said, oh, Aaliyah's mom has spoken out about it because people were saying, why did your woman let her picnic go on tour bus and go on this and that? Where were you? Where were you? So she's come out now. She's all talking. She did not an interview. Is it an interview she did? I don't know. I don't want to chat people business. That's wrong, you know. She come out and she did address it or whatever and said, look, like, don't be coming to chat. Don't be coming to say this and that because people are saying, right, you just pimp out Aaliyah, like, I just didn't understand. That now brings me on to the former tour manager. He needs to be in jail because that man there did a lot for this situation. I don't think you're not deep in it. This man is mad. A big all up man. And you're saying you're a big all up friend doing what he's doing with these little girls, yeah? You like either. The money's coming in now because you're getting paid. And I know say you have things for doing the money. See your friend doing all of this stuff. And you, instead of being like, you're old, you know, why you for stop touch the young girls, them dog. Instead of you doing that, you decided that, you know what? I could do with a little bit more money, you know. Let me go and forge signature. Let me go get some papers. Marriage certificate, when we get them there. You don't want to get married? Okay, don't worry, I'll be there. And now you want to sit up on a documentary and be like, you know, like, I forged the signatures, you know, like I did a lot of shit. I did. Why are you even out on the roads? I don't understand. Is there not underneath the law that says, conspiracy for this or helping do this or something. Because he needs to be in jail. To me, that you're supplying fake goods. Fraudulent birth certificate, fraudulent passports, and fraudulent this and that for people to fly here and there. All that. Because remember, say, R. Kelly carried, all right, you know. Him carried and them carried. So the people that was signing and let them something that you was doing it. What's going on here? Another reason why this manager needs to be in jail. He sat there and said he was the reason, like, why they got most of the young girls. So, like, he said he was the reason why. They'll go to the mall or whatever, roll up on a casual thing, and he would let the young girl them know, look, Kelly's here, like, he's outside. You know what the man is like. Why are you doing that? Are you sick? You're ill. You're mad. You are mad. Even though, like, R. Kelly is a monster, he is. Start chat about how, oh, you know, like, he don't want to throw his family underneath the bus, but things did happen to him. And, you know, his hormones were open at a very early age or whatever. My thing is if something bad happened to you, why you want to do it to somebody else? And I know I discussed this with my friends the other day. And them did say, you know, like, it's like being a bully. So say you get bullied and then you're like, no, I'm not going to be a bully again. I'm going to bully somebody else. I understand that. But still, molesting and manipulating and all them type of thing, that's different. I don't know, like, how you would mentally be all right doing that to somebody. It's crazy. And they're younger than you. Like, younger than you. Music teacher now, she say, yo, man, not lie, he's very, very talented or whatever. But me hearing of the music when bring me, it just sound like, what did she say? I don't think she said it sounded sexual. She said it sound, I can't remember the word, man. If you remember the word, just let me know with it. But she said it sound, I'll just say sexual for now. She turned around and said she knew from early that something all right at home. Something all right at home. Kelly, I hope you getting your sins together. That's what she said. Because she knows that about wicked bad. You can already tell he come from a mash-up family already, because you see the brother Bruce? Bruce ain't good again, you know. Bruce is behind bars, but I really actually want to dig deeper and find out why Bruce is really behind bars. People them say it's robbery and burglary, but me know say Bruce he ain't all that either. He's not all there. But the man sit down and say, it's a preference. It's a preference. I like older women and he like younger females. Are you fucking sick, Bruce? You need to worry about yourself and stop sit down behind bars and do documentary. That's what you need to do. I don't know why you're in there, but I don't think it's burglary because you ain't normal either. He's already mad because he said that when R. Kelly them try to frame the other brother, Carey, who come out just now and tell us that his sister them molest them, yeah, because it's okay. You have to talk up, yeah, because they need to all go down. All your family them need to go down because it's a cycle. Like, no, it's time now. It's time. So anyway, now they try to frame up Carey now. They say, Carey, me I can give you $1 million and a record deal if you take the rap for me. That's what R. Kelly them tell him. Carey said, are you sick or what? Like, nah, bruv. Then Bruce said, why he didn't take the money? Because he would have been rich. He said, you would have been rich. Why you didn't take the money? I don't know. Bruce, you are sick. You're not well and you need medication. What you need to do is just relax in jail and serve the rest of your time. Even by the way you're talking, the government should know you ain't ready to come out. Sorry, I had to remix my outfit. I was getting too hot. So I really want to catch more cool. So I just had to half and half. So I'm going to touch on a couple of the girls them, yeah? That their cases, I don't know. Look, I'm not saying that they're lying. I feel like these things did actually happen to them. Like, and it is very upsetting. Let me start with one of them now. What's her name? Jonda Pace. Yeah, her. If you're on my Snapchat, you already see me cuss out Jonda already. Like, alright. I need to understand. You see on the news, Jonda, because obviously you're here now. You there at home. I don't even know how old she was, but she see on the news said R. Kelly is on trial, yeah? For doing whatever he's doing, holding girl hostage, holding a cult, all these kind of things. He's on trial, all these type of things. You now, Jonda, you decide to pick up yourself and go to the courtroom. You outside that courtroom every blood clot day until the man notices you. He notices you now. And then take it up. So you lot start chatting now because you're outside every day and you have banner. I don't know why you have blood clot banner, because you know the man can't read. You're obviously not a fan like that. You say you're a super fan, but you obviously know the man can't read, but you got banner. What is he reading? He just knows your face and he knows you've been here every day, so you're thinking, yo, this girl like me, you know. And I know I said, I'm trying, but come on, Bia. She turned around and she said, oh, I was skipping class. You know, my mama didn't even know what I was doing. Like, I was just skipping class and I was just going to the trial. And I was outside. I was a super fan. I have a question to ask you. And tell me if I'm mad. Me like Chris Brown. And if you know me, you know that I like Chris Brown. But yeah, I said I'm the first one. When Chris Brown allowed his visa back and him come back to London, I'm gonna be at the concert, dancing, doing body popping, everything. Yeah, because I love Chris Brown. But me now, I've seen on the news how Chris Brown licked down Rihanna. Licked down. I see what him doing. I see what the man is capable of. Me not get close to Chris Brown. True, I see with my eyes that what you do. And I'm sure when he licked down Rihanna, what was it, 2009 or whatever, we were young. Like, young, not young, but we're young enough, do you know what I mean? Why I then gonna come outside and get licked down too? I'm young enough to know I don't want to get licked down, so let me just stay far. I like you, man, but I'm still gonna say, far, I don't want, no. Isn't that the same thing? Like, you're watching what the man is doing, but you wanna still go and put yourself in a situation. So go ahead then. So she's gone down, she's there. The man pick her up. Him say, I wanna invite you to a party. You now, you're like, oh, okay, I didn't tell none of my friends where I was going, I just went to the party. So you go to the party though, you swing your foot them in at the pool. She said that she'll sit at the side of the pool and she'll relax it and she'll sit on and she'll say, yeah. And the man said, come, change it to your babies. She now go pick up herself and put her bathing suit on. The man said, go muggle for me. One thing telling the girl, put on your bathing suit. Next thing you tell the girl for muggle. So the girl for walk up and down like say a runway time. She done it. The man said when she was returning now, him said, take off one piece of your clothing when you're coming back. That's when I want to drop down. I want to drop into the pool. Because now I'm trying to figure out in a way, like, how me can escape from this your place? How I can get out? Who can I call? Where's my brethren? Something. You know, you go and take off the clothes. Am I wrong for saying that she put herself in that? Or what? I don't know for that one. I don't know about her. Like, the rest I can really understand their stories and their sides and things that happen to them. Do you know what I mean? Like, but you now, this was after all these young girls, you know. This is kind of later down the line. So you knew he was in the middle of his case and shit. And you decided that you wanted to go put yourself there. So I don't move, man. Who should we go with next? All right, let's go with Sparkle. 3 years ago, the right song. I don't even know if that's the right song, but I'm singing. Sparkle was a recorded artist, whatever. She said she had a song, and R. Kelly came and put himself on the song. Like, he came and said, nah, like, I'm gonna come and put myself. Like, he did the video. He's like, I want you to come and wear this. I want you to come and stand over here. Like, he was like doing everything. She's in the studio. They weren't like that. It was nothing like that. Like, she never got troubled herself. So one time she did sit down with him, and they're just chilling, you know. And she hear do like, and she thinking, what the fuck is that song kind of thing? And then his wife, Andrea Kelly, come downstairs to ask him, can I get something to eat, please? 'Cause I'm hungry. And then she turned around and then she said, that could never be me. Like, no, son, that can't be me. Sparkle, you see the way the man treats his wife, to the wife, hungry man, she hungry, yeah? And she come down and she asked her husband if she can get something to eat because she you know, her belly's rumbling or whatever. Me, yeah, I've been looking at you a bit sideways, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be like... But at that time, did you not know, like, what was going on? Did you not know about his trial and all that shit? Or was that too earlier on? I can't remember. You decided that you wanted to bring your young niece, who's 13, to the studio with him. I understand, like, everybody wants their break. Everybody wants to, you know, get where they need to go. But you brought her in that environment. I understand what she's saying to a point where she's like, oh, you know, I just brought her because, you know, she can sing and she can do this and all of that stuff. But it got to the point where me would turn up to the studio and see my niece in the boots. And I didn't call her. I didn't call you to tell you to come in. So what a block clot you doing in the booth? Like, we doing it. Who did you call? Whose number did you take? When did you take their number? Why have you got their number? Like, you go through me. Like, you know what I mean? And then her niece just ended up in the biggest scandal, innit? Like, the whole PP, wee something. And when I see Sparkle crying, I feel like it's real. Like, she's very upset and she's very traumatized by what happened because she stopped chatting to her family. Obviously, R. Kelly must have paid them big peas for them to say, look, you lot got to say that we're her. You know what I mean? Like, and them turn around and say, yo, it wasn't her, you know, because we need a little money because we want to live our next life. So, but now, like, Sparkle, we love you bad, but what I forgot against you with this one because we need the money. And Sparkle didn't chat to them for free. Was it 3 years? She said she didn't chat to them. Something like that. She cries. And when I watch the documentary and I see her crying, it looked like she's crying tears of guilt. Like, she feels a bit guilty. Like, I should have never brought her around him. All kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of stuff. I feel bad for her. I did like Sparkle, but it just left me with another, like, questions as well. Like, but why would you, you know? But we're sorry for her, I'm not lie, because she tried to push it. Lisa Van Allen, she had a big part to play in this whole documentary as well, because she was one of the main things. So when we find Lisa now, Lisa said she met him at 17 years old. She said, you know, like, I was in a music video, like he was doing a music video, they told me to come to the video. So she in the video, no, she just a swing her hips or whatever. She said, he must have noticed me. So R. Kelly noticed her. He sees her and he takes a liking to her. I don't know what she was saying. She was just thinking like, wow, like R. Kelly like likes me kind of thing. Like, oh. And then she said how the man just told her like, are you willing to come to Chicago? Don't you have things to do like where you are or whatever? Because I don't remember her telling me, you know, raw, really acting like I was there. She picked up her things them and go down Chicago now with them. Then she started to notice that some things were wrong when she said her mum would call and they wouldn't give her the calls. So her mum would call her and be like, fam, I can't get through to you, like what's going on? Where's your mobiles? Did these people have mobiles? Because at these young ages, are you really gonna say your child go someplace with no phone, no contact, no nothing? Like, I don't understand it. The parents, hello, where is everybody? So anyway, she said the mum couldn't get through to her and she was just like, she started finding it a bit weird. Then she said, oh, it came a time when the man, you know, them have them little sexual intercourse and whatever, and the man did say, get up and come with me. So I'm going now, and them going in the room, and them say, next girl now, and them say, we're gonna try something new. Them start film. So she said after that now, because it was her first time with a woman or whatever, after that now she started have sex with numerous girls. At that point, are you not like, how old was she? I don't even know. She said she was 17. Okay, at that point, yeah, 17 years old, are you not old enough to kind of feel uncomfortable? I know, like, young people, like 14 and that, you're a bit like you don't know, maybe you're confused. 17, I feel like you're old enough to feel uncomfortable. And as I said, who said that she even wanted to barely lay down with the man, let alone next girl, and numerous next girl at that? So she laid down with one piece of girl now, having sex with this girl, having sex with that girl, having sex... And she said she just started sleeping with all of these girls. And after that, I don't know how in your chest you don't feel like my upper gets out here, you know, my upper gets out here. I don't know what he was doing to them that they needed to stay, like they had to stay. Because I know they said, oh, they're getting held against their will, but they're really not. Because if you really listen to these girls here, where they're like, that's the point where I needed to pick up my things and go. So hold on a minute. You could have picked up your things and go a long time ago, and you decided to sit down here for this amount of time, being manipulated like that. But you don't like the feeling, so I'm confused as to why you stayed there. She said, oh, them did sleep together, whatever. And there was one particular girl where she did sleep with, and she said she didn't really know, like, about the whole age thing and stuff that was going on. But her and the girl was having a conversation, and the girl must tell her, like, no, we chatting about, man's 15, you get me? Like, I'm going to be 16, like, next week or whatever. And that's where she was just like, so you're a baby girl. She said that's when she started feeling like, nah, this man's mad. So she said the man obviously taped them, how many girls she did sleep with. At one time, she go ruffle through the tapes them. So she find her tape now. Yeah, she said he never used to hide the camera. She knew she was getting taped. So she find her tape, and she said she take the tape. And there was so many tapes, he ain't gonna notice if hers is missing. Right. You did good there. But you took the tape, and you decided to give it to someone to hold. That's where you did fuck up. My front is on that tape. You think I'm giving it to anybody to hold? Meh. But if I put it someplace else, so burn it or something like that straight away, because you can't find my front. Whatever, the tape's got out, whatever. She's thinking, right, the tape's got out, I'm gonna have to tell him that I got it. Called man. I'm really telling this story like it's a recent roadman story. Told him, like, look, I took the tape. So he's now had to go out and find people with the tape, pay them off, all kind of things. Another one was his wife at the time, Andrea Kelly. I was all for her story until I think it was yesterday I saw her chatting the most on Instagram. Anyway, Andrea Kelly was the dancer. She was a dancer. She was the sister of the former security guard. She was a dancer now, whatever. She, as I said, R. Kelly couldn't read and he couldn't write or whatever. So them form a bond and them start talking, them start get close or whatever. And they never used to treat her bad or whatever. She start leading to it. But I understand what she means. She said, you know what, I wasn't going to be that one that said, gonna give up on him. But, Andrea, when I start to look up your blood clot and you can't get no place or whatever, you have to bang the floor at the doop, 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 doop to get food. You know, it's all a bit mad. Cut a long story short, yeah, because I can't be bothered to talk about her whole story anyways. You lot saw the thing. She sat down and said, you know, like, he treated us bad. People think it's about the check. Checks don't stop, boo. And my children can't sit around the table and eat their food because people say your dad does this to little girl. Got pregnant and my baby came early due to the stress. Like, he don't pay the child support. Start ruining people's life. All this stuff. And, you know, you just feel bad for her. Like, I feel, wow, you was really married and shit. I was just being manipulated. Then this your fucking woman, no. She up on Instagram. So I don't know what happened. They must have called her and said, look, Andrea, you chat about your check them did stop, but really know the check really gonna stop now. You're not getting no money. So you better go up on Instagram and talk the talk. You better go on Instagram and tell the people them say, yo, he was playing around. She go up on Instagram and say, he's still a great father. Does that. He's still He's still like bigging him up like he's a genius. He's a musical genius.
Damn, what you thought? I celebrate him and his music and his artistry. We do what the fuck he do. That's right, Reese. Hey, cousin. Family first, honey. Family first. And you know that special rule about family. I can say what the fuck I want to say about him because he's my family. You ain't got shit to say. I'm going to cuss your ass out. How about that? That ain't your motherfucking family. That ain't your husband. That ain't your baby daddy. So, you know how that is. He's a good provider. I'm Andy right there. He's a good provider. He's good with his child funding. And it takes a lot to be him, to do what you do, to perform, write, be on the stage, do what he does. So I thank him that my children do live the life that they live. It's because of his hard work. It's because of his gift. It's because of his writing. It's because of his producing. It's because of his performing that we have the life that we do. And I say we because at the end of the day, I don't pay rent on a separate house. I don't pay bills in a separate.
What are you fucking talking about? Because now you got us looking at you sideways because you've come now and you've basically disregarded everything you've said in this documentary. Are you sick or what? You better fucking fix this, you know? Because ain't nobody checking for you right now. You all right or what? You was broke. That's what you was. So you did this documentary to get the coins. Now you got the coins. They've called you and said, raw, like, you're moving mad, so you got to sort this out. Now, you've gone back on Instagram to basically say everything that you're saying was wrong. You're cancelled. You're done at it. You're done at it. I don't feel sorry for her. Like, I don't care. You lot, right? I don't. Blood clot, Andrea Kelly, move. Had, like, the little girls, them, where you have, like, what's her name? Dominique. She was pretty, you know, when you see the picture of her with a little eyeliner or whatever, pretty, but he turned her into a little boy. Anyway, long story short or whatever, Dominique did escape, innit? She escaped because the man, he really did capture them though. I feel like they, when I looked at the little girls, I don't understand. They were brainwashed. Now, brainwashing is a next thing. I feel like they were actually brainwashed into like, that's their life. But that one escaped with her mum. But all she find herself back in the same place 2 days later and then escape again. Why you fucking go back there? Then we have Azriel. This one I got confused. I'm confused as to how you don't see a picnic for 3 years. And you said that's the first lead we have, yeah? 3 years have gone past and you don't see your child. And you say you haven't had no lead or whatever as to where your child is, yeah? One little lead as to where my picnic is, yeah? And you're on the other side of this studio door. You don't want to come out. Okay? You don't want to come out. You are my child who I did push out, yeah? You've come to stay with R. Kelly. You can't even tell me where you are. You don't want to chat to me or nothing like that. And I must sit up every night. And I'm stressed till I can't stress again. You're on the other side of this door and you really think you're going to sit there? Because you are sick. You're sick. You're mad. Security. I don't understand security and them is behind the door. You don't know. And America's a bit booky, so you can't even be kicking down doors like that. But let me tell you, I didn't see you for 3 years. I didn't see you for 3 years. You're behind this door and you think I'm going to go and sit in this car and wait for you to come out. You're crazy. That place will have to burn down with you in it. As though if I ain't seeing you, no one's seeing you. That's it. If I don't know where you are, and if I can't have you, no one can. I'm your big mom who you decided to diss over 3 years and go live with man. You're mad. When I see you, it's on and popping. I've been to jail. I'll go back again. That mom should, yeah, the mom. I just didn't understand. They needed to do, I feel like they needed to do more. Like, I understand there were dashing things at the start. But why could they not get in there? I understand that they said that he had friends in the police force. He had friends here and there, like, that were They just weren't trying. I just didn't feel like people were trying. Me remember that TMZ thing that come out, you know, I'm asking people, did you not remember that? Like, did you really see it? I remember seeing it. And she came out and said, I'm not being held hostage. I'm not, da-da-da-da. She is completely done at it. She's done at it. She's brainwashed. Gone again. Jocelyn, I'm upset, alright, I'm not lie. I'm upset to check them nice because you are cancelled. Like, you really don't want to go home. They're doing puppy show, sleeping with this and that, like you ain't seen these girls catching all kind of things with them body paralyzed. That's the next girl we're gonna talk about, and then that's it. I'm done with them. As I said, one of them did catch something bad, to the point where it did paralyze her. Lizette Martinez in it, and she said she met him at 17. So she did there at the mall or whatever. She said that's R. Kelly, and him era, and him turned around and it was like, fresh meat. She said, oh, you know, I thought it was my big break. I thought it was gonna make it. You know, the simple thing. Everybody thinks to them they're gonna make it. In the studio or whatever, and she let him kiss her. But she was like, oh, like, that you getting a job and you go into your boss and your boss kisses your mouth. And you don't want to be like, man, because you don't want to get fired. No. Data, I like a fondling relationship. So, you know, them have them sex and whatever, them have this and them have that or whatever. She used to say how you used to smack her in the head. Like, smack her in the head and say, don't look at nobody. Like, you can only look at me. Them type of thing, them I can't take it. She just thought, oh, let me go have a blood test now. She go get a blood test and it tell her, she have one long name disease now. At the time, I Googled it and I was like, But, I can't remember what the name is, it? But she had a disease till the disease turned into her next disease. So it grow now. The disease did grow and latch onto her next disease and then become one disease. And it paralyzed her. Till her legs, them didn't work and all them things. It paralyzed the girl from her whole stomach. She paralyzed. You know what paralyzed is? That's why you can't move. I'm paralyzed, mashed down bad. Bad. I'm mashed down. And you think that you can send my mama £1,000? You sent my mama back for my near-death experience. You better add 3, 4, 5 zeros onto that £1,000. Are you mad? I nearly did dead, paralyzed, bad, bed-bound, couch potato-bound, everything, and you're giving my mama £1,000. You're sick. As a man, you can't be allowed to do them kind of things, and I just feel like you are sick. You are mentally ill. Like, you know when they were doing the interview, and he's like, to him, so R. Kelly, you know, do you like young girls, teenage girls? That man turned around. When you say teenage, how young you talking? That's when I just could have thrown everything. Somebody needs to take the man and put him in a mental health place, give him like a tablets or whatever and tell him, look, you can't make no more music until you stop touch the young girls, yeah? And a little girl them where you have place here, Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, all of them, you can free them up. Yeah, the whole team is on. Everybody's money stopped right now. Man turn around and say, I'm gonna release a thing called Surviving Lies. Is he alright? It was hard to watch, you know, because I just said, I don't know how these girls feel or felt, how they allowed themselves to maybe be drawn in. But him as a big man, you can't be having studio time and then you're touching on the little girl's bottoms or whatever while you sing the song them. We did. I don't know how the man is still walking. There's been so much evidence. You see the man piss upon a little girl, yeah? You don't have the cheek to even call it sexual activities. He was having extreme sexual act. That is not a sexual activity, okay? Peeing on someone is not normal in the sexual world. I don't know all the people them like them things, but from where me is from, nobody can come piss upon me and think say, yeah, this is nice. Are you sick, bruv? I don't know what more evidence the world needs to put the man in a prison with the same brother. Put him with him. You let the people have a little peace. Anyways, that was my views on this show. I don't really want to see something like that ever again, to be honest. It was quite disturbing to watch. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and get better. Like, comment, subscribe. Go watch my other video then if you ain't watch it yet. If you ain't subscribed, then I feel like you're taking the piss. Confidently don't watch for my video then and you can't press subscribe. Alright then. I forget a camera this year, you know. I forget a camera. I forget a ring light. I forget something, you know, but I have to up the scale, up the schemes. I hope you weren't offended by this video. Just my opinion. Little old me. Who am I? But I just have opinion like everybody else. Little me. No worry about what I'm saying. I'll see you later. I'm really going to have a nap because my throat now has done way too much.